T for the style now. I'm back at T. Shout out to $1 Million Worth of Game. And shout out to Ralo, man. It ain't a coincidence that he done had the opportunity to speak with numerous of individuals in the industry before their ultimate demise. And ultimately, they didn't take away not a dollar worth of game from the interview that they had with Ralo and Gilly. Is the whole Atlanta under investigation? Is the whole Atlanta finna turn upside down? Is it worth coming into this industry claiming a particular set as far as Blood, Crip, BD, GD, especially if you are carrying this name as far as OTF, 4PF, YSL, YFN? They paying close attention, and we damn near leaving not only a digital footprint, but we leaving a breadcrumb behind us. And the breadcrumb that we leaving is nothing but evidence leading them right to the source. What is the source? The same people that they gave all of the influence and the power to do what? Continue to put their people and their culture into a downward spiral where as soon as we get to a certain position, is the quicker they take that shit from you. We got to start using our perspective. Make sure you like and subscribe to the video, aka Lasu2V. Yeah, you know. If not, chuck up the deuces up in the comments then.
So you really did more time in prison than you ever did on the earth.
That's why a lot of times with some of y'all young niggas, with some of y'all young niggas in here that still be living that shit, I don't be talking to y'all on Instagram as some square ass lame ass nigga. I'm talking to y'all as a nigga that
don't mind me.
I see little young boy come in with his tattoos on his face, and he like, oh gee, like what's up? You know Keisha from where? I don't know, but that's your mom? Yeah. She said, could you call her? Call her. Yeah, he got a shooting. Then I go back, young boy, let me see your paperwork. You're like, yeah, how much time? Like, when I'm going home? See, 2073.
See.
And now all the gangster shit gone. The homies gone. The bitch is gone. Ain't nobody. So when I'm on there, I'm speaking from a place of trying to get niggas some real game. Cause I'm gonna tell you some shit, it's lonely than a motherfucker in there.
Mm-hmm.
And when life goes on, your family died, and so when I'm seeing the young niggas, and certain niggas hit me out DM and give them some game, I'll be trying to lay it on.
And see, what a lot of people ain't also saying, and thankfully when Ralo went to prison, he didn't have any kids. So it's a different feeling when you go to these institutions, these penitentiaries for X amount of years, and you got kids out here and you were trying to be the father that you didn't have, or you were trying to be the man that you didn't see around you, and ultimately you get caught up in the cycle of street shit. Even when you'd have made it to a YFN level, even if you'd have made it to a Lil Durk level, even if you'd have made it to a YFN Lucci level, the thing that's gonna hurt him most is not only being alone away from everybody that had their eyes on you because you done made it to a certain point. Your kids. Now you gonna feel like, damn, I can't even be there for my kids. If something happened to my kids, I'm gonna be still stuck in here because they not gonna let you out. They don't. Yeah, that's one thing that they ain't gonna let you out just because your kids is going through certain things or something happened to your children. Is it worth it? Is it worth claiming all of this shit? We claiming this shit past our generation, past our legacy, which is our children. You ain't gonna have nothing to pass down to if they give your ass 20, 30 years, young thug. If they give you 20, 30 years, you ain't gonna have nothing to pass down to your kid because they gonna suck every dollar up out of your ass for this court case, trying to beat it. Ultimately, possibly not even beating it. And this is why I say, a lot of the times, this is why I say a lot of these people are undercover Christians. You can do all this YSL, all this slime, slack shit, but at the same time, this is why they turn themselves back in, because they banking that God got me. God gonna get me to see me through this, even if I didn't quote unquote do the shit that they saying I did do. Oh yeah, God got me. I'm gonna go ahead and fight this case. If you know you didn't, but if you know that you can be incriminated by some of the things that some of your activities, why turn yourself in? Why not have an exit plan? Why not have a getaway plan? Why not have a plan outside of the box going against the norm of things? Y'all don't have no pool. Y'all don't have no friends in high places. Y'all just got other celebrity friends. Y'all don't have friends in higher places like Jay-Z and goddamn Yo Gotti now. This is why Yo Gotti befriended Jay-Z, so he can get to befriend some of them other individuals that Jay-Z know. Some of them white billionaires and shit. We leaving our kids. When I got locked up and I was only in there for a couple hours, only thing I could think about is my daughter. Only thing I could think about is my daughter. Even if I knew I was waiting on my bond to hit, I'm still thinking about my daughter. Like, damn, man, I ain't there for my daughter, yo. And I made this decision, and now it's costing my daughter time away from me, time I could be providing her with the things that she need. Which at that point in time, she was under the weather. So I was going out to get things for her. So just imagine what Young Thug had planned for his children in the next coming months to years. All that shit has came to a complete stop now. All because of this street shit that we want to goddamn boast on our chest like a goddamn Superman patch.
Because, like, I ain't the nigga that's gonna say, here, youngin, take this pistol. Take this package. I ain't gonna put you on no dummy mission. And the problem is, so many niggas are scared of y'all. I'm not scared of no young nigga.
And see, a lot of these niggas, they scared of them because they scared if they don't do what they say, they ain't gonna get no money. So this is what Wallow didn't say. They not necessarily physically scared of violence. They're scared that they won't have no money if they don't do this. So ultimately, the people that got the money are only lending out the money to the people that's continuously perpetuating this same fucked up cycle of violence. This is why we are on a downward spiral. This is why no matter if a few niggas get 10 steps ahead, they putting they closest individuals 10 steps behind because they're not investing that money as far as trying to build something that they can benefit from 20 or 30 years from now. And I'm not saying all of them, but as you see, if all these men is from Atlanta is all about black unity and all this shit. But how? When it's black niggas goddamn at war with other black niggas and they both supposed to be high value celebrity rapper entertainers. Yeah, check it for me. Cool. So if we got people that's in Atlanta, the home of the free black nigga, and niggas is still out there lynching each other. And so my whole point is now, that I'm finna get into, but let me go ahead. Don't mind me. You heard me though?
I'm not coming at you in the wrong way. I'm coming at you the way your daddy ain't come at you, the way your uncle couldn't come at you, because them niggas was dead in prison. So I ain't gonna be on the gram talking some sucker shit to you, just like I checked the young nigga in here. I don't know who it was. Like you rappers, like the artists, if you don't want to be an artist, take it to the streets. But don't bring the dumb shit in the game trying to prove that you're a fucking real nigga. And while you proving that you're a real nigga, you gonna finesse yourself out of position and out of opportunity that can change your family and generations in your family life.
Then I say that generations of your legacy. So if you ain't thinking about 20 years from now, and having a legitimate business. Look what the mafia did back in the early 60s and 70s. They cultivated what we call Las Vegas today. This is why they still have ownership and have rights to a lot of those casinos in Las Vegas. So they, even if they still doing the shit in the underworld, the underground illegal shit, they have a stake in this society as far as something legitimate. Only thing these rappers have that's legitimate is they label behind them. Not even the shit that they saying, because the shit that they saying is illegal. We thought we can get rich from saying whatever we want to. That was the trick.
Y'all getting money that niggas never got, thug. I'm talking about the legends. Shout out to all the legends that made it possible. They got burnt, fucked up contracts. I mean, ain't never seen 30,000 one time. Shout out to all them. But y'all getting money, so when I speak to them, yeah. So
still living in the projects.
Yeah, some of them died off. So when I'm speaking to niggas, I'm speaking to young niggas like, yo, man, fuck if you ain't trying to hear, nigga. I'm gonna keep giving it to you. One day this shit might catch you. But don't wait until it's too late and you got that phone, that burner phone, and you in the Instagram.
I say, keep the start for the start now.
And now you got 60 fucking years. Your brother know what time it is. His life, that motherfucker right now could be sitting in the cell with a phone like, damn, my brother out there living the life. They out there living. He was in that cell. His life was almost gone. Also, you know, for being a real nigga. And you know what's so crazy? A lot of these young cats, they not being real niggas because they...
Free my nigga Herb, man. Gone for 20-some years. Upholding being a real nigga based on some opinions of the niggas of our group of people, the opinions that they had about some other people. Not nothing tangible, not nothing that you had to be on guard or defensive, not nothing that you had to take to the extreme lengths. But since it was perpetuated and told a certain way, he reacted a certain way, and it costed him 20-some years. And to only be 27 when he got charged, when he got sentenced, he ain't gonna get out of jail until he 50. And that's one of my 10-year niggas. So this goes to show us that time ain't no joke. And if time is going so fast for us out here, and then it's going so slow for people that's locked up behind the wall, they never gonna catch up to where we at, even if they do get out of jail 20 years from now. Think about it. Even if you do live in jail and do your whole 20 years, you never gonna be able to catch up to the world in 2042. Ain't nobody that get out of jail in 2042 gonna be able to catch up to the world where we gonna be at. So is it worth it? Is it worth being YSL, YFN, 4PF, OTF? Is that shit worth it? Because at the end of the day, they gonna snatch your whole generational legacy from you, where you ain't gonna be able to pass down none of them cars, chains, houses, or none of that materialistic bullshit. And most of y'all don't have anything tangible to tell your children as far as life. All you know is the streets and get money, fuck bitches, get chains. And matter of fact, I'm gonna tie this into this video as well. I got a few things I'm gonna tie into this motherfucking video. This ain't that, and I ain't them. I'm gonna repeat that. This ain't that, and I ain't them. I ain't here to give you that hit of dopamine. If you don't know what I mean, then do your research, man. Maybe you need to go back to goddamn school. What I'm talking about is that hit of adrenaline that people get about getting so many views on a video, so many likes, so many comments, having so many people watch their live stream. I ain't saying that I'm not that type of person, but the energy that